Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Since we've been snowed in with Winter Storm Jonas, I decided to take it upon myself to use this time to go ahead and finish up some DIY projects that I've been kind of putting off lately. And one of them is my actual vanity. So I went online and I looked at some of the different vanities, including the beautiful Hollywood lights. They are every bit of $300 to about $600. Yeah, not gonna happen. So what I decided to do was go ahead and kind of DIY my own. So if you can see so far, I actually already put up my mirror today. So this is a lot. And of course my husband over here taking the video for me. So I went ahead and put up my mirror, which I got from Home Depot. And now I'm actually going to go ahead and convert my little vanity bath lights from electricity that runs through the house to an actual plug-in. So this is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos. I'm actually going to kind of play electrician a bit as I go ahead and revamp these little things. So stick with me and then you'll see our final product. Alrighty, so what you'll need for this particular project is of course the bath vanity of your choice. So I decided on this Hampton Bay. It's 4 different lights on here, which I'm going to go ahead and open up the back and show you how I'm going to do this. I got this from my local Home Depot. It's about $15 a piece. So, I mean, this is literally within, a really good price range. I also got my mirror from Home Depot as well. They are both a satin nickel finish. So that's why I decided to just go with the satin nickel for the Hampton Bay bath bar. They also come in like chrome and different other colors like that. So you can kind of decide and pick and choose what works best for your vanity, however you want to kind of do it yourself. So the first thing I'm going to do, besides everything else, the vanity does come with this little packet of stuff that you're definitely going to need. So it has some little end caps here and of course some screws to pop it up on the wall on both sides of your vanity. You can also do a bar across the top if you'd like. Just depends on what works best for your space. So since I'm working with a smaller space here in this room, I'm just going to use 2 of these bath bars and just kind of put them on the side. And this will give me additional light, not only for filming, but also, of course, when it comes to applying my makeup. So you'll need this, so hold on to that. Do not toss that away. You will also need just a normal extension cord, one that just kind of has a little end right here, which they do call the female end, which we will be cutting off. So I will show you that here in a sec. And of course, just one to kind of convert it to plug in the wall. One of my last items here was just a normal little power strip. So something I can pop into the wall and just kind of go ahead and plug these into so that I can kind of give me the light. The last thing, if you want to do this, I did go by Lowe's and I decided to get just a plug-in receiver. So what's going to happen is I'm actually going to plug one of this little receiver box into here and then plug in one of the lights, and I can actually control it with this little remote control light switch. So I can actually pop this to the wall so that when I open up the room, I can kind of click it, and of course my lights will come on and I can just come on in. And it's a little bit easier than having to always plug it in every time I want to go ahead and turn on my light. So this right here was about $14 and some change. Not bad, just easy. You can also pop this on the wall like I mentioned and then just kind of use it that way, or just kind of hold it like a handheld remote. So totally up to you. So let's go ahead and get started with everything. I'm going to put this to the side because this will literally be our last project we're going to work on. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take off all of these little rings here. This is what holds our little assembly together. Gonna pop off the top, and you're gonna see here just a little copper wire. We're not gonna be using anything with this. I'm gonna kind of place this to the side. Now, when you open up your unit, you are gonna see 2 different wires, one which is white and one which is black. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take my little extension cord here, and I'm just gonna cut off that female end like I mentioned. Oh, so this is trash. So now we have on this one cord, rigid edges on one side and a smooth edge here on the other side. We're going to kind of cut it about 1 inch off here. So I'll make a little incision here and just open this up maybe about 1 inch or 1.5 inches or so. And now, very carefully, I wish I had some little cord cutters here. I'm just going to kind of use my scissors to gently cut just a little bit of this casing off of here. So hopefully that was enough. All right, so here's one. And this is on the smooth cord, and then here is the rigid one. So I'll go ahead and take a little bit off of here as well. Here we go. So 1 and 2. One on the smooth, one on the rigid. Okay, so with the rigid one, you're going to actually attach it to the white cord. And with the smooth end, we're going to actually attach it to the black. So black and smooth, white and rigid, okay? So since I'm taking the smooth side, I'm going to go ahead and attach these two together. And with my white cord, of course, go ahead and attach this one and the white rigid one together as well. And we're just twisting it. If you want to get in and get a closer look, you can. Here you go. Black with smooth, white with the rigid. All right. So remember that little pack I was mentioning to you in the beginning? This that you don't want to throw away? We're going to take the 2 orange little cones here. And I know that these have a name. Alrighty, and we are just going to go ahead and twist these together to keep us from burning down our home. Alright, my other one fell. Stupid. Alrighty. So now we are playing electrician, but again, being very safe about it. So I have both of these in now. They are both attached. I'm going to go ahead and leave these like this. And let's see how I want to work this one. Okay. And so that's the bottom of the cord. Sorry, Salem. Of course, I scared the dog. My bad. All right. Sorry, huh? So we're going to keep the... There we go. All right, so now you have your own little vanity. Now we can pop these things back on. Now we'll take this back off once again to go ahead and actually mount it up, but I do want to go ahead and show you guys how all of this works. So I'm going to take some Goodwill light bulbs. And these actually hold up to about 100 watt light bulbs, but I'm just going to go ahead and I just bought the 40 watt. I don't think I need that much light in here. Okay. One more here since I got the 4. Alright, just want to make sure. Okay, so now it's time for us to actually go ahead and plug everything up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my power strip first, and I'm going to plug this up first. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now that I actually have my little outlet plugged in, I'm going to now go ahead and plug in my one little strip light. Voila! Here we go. So now we actually have a vanity light that works beautifully. And again, I am going to go ahead and put all of these up here on the side, which definitely gives me additional light so that I can go ahead and do my makeup, and hopefully it'll have like a really nice flawless finish. So again, once I mentioned, the very last thing I'm going to be doing, so let me unplug this one real quick, is attaching the wall mount and plug-in receiver. So, go ahead and pop this open. It would have been really helpful if I had all this stuff together, huh? That's okay. You can always edit this one out. Alright, so here's my little receiver. And here is my wall mount. All right, so now I actually got my transmitter and my remote control out of the package. I'm just gonna go ahead and put my transmitter right onto my little outlet here. It only has one one little plug here that I can actually plug this into. So I didn't notice that when I first picked it up. I was hoping that it maybe had a few. But this is a simple fix. All I need to do is just go ahead and just grab like one of those little box plugs that where you can plug in like 1, 2, or 3 additional items. And in that way, since I have 2 of the bath bars, I can plug in both of those bath bars there, and then they can both be controlled by the remote. Okay. So now that that is plugged in, let's go ahead and take a look at this receiver here. And voila. Isn't that beautiful? That works wonderfully well. So with this receiver, the wonderful thing is with this, the remote control, excuse me, is I can go ahead and just kind of mount this on my wall. And that way, anytime I come into my room, I can go ahead and just kind of click it on and then click it off when I don't need it. Or I can just kind of keep it in my pocket if I wanted to. And then when I'm finished with my makeup, if I have it on, then I can just pop it right off. So this is an excellent little product here, and I'm so glad I finally got the chance to go ahead and finish up this DIY project, because it's just been sitting here for the longest time. I've had all of these items, but literally just no time to actually come in here and get everything done. So thank you, Winter Storm Jonas. All right, ladies and gents, well, thanks so much for coming by and taking a look at my video, my first DIY on my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe to my channel for more videos soon to come. Bye, Guysez.